Vô tiếp biên chưa ta?
Cái thiếp này là chị gắn cái thiếp nào mà thấy đẹp?
Thiếp clear chị, thiếp clear móng nhọn á.
Móng nhọn. Thiếp clear móng nhọn.
Dạ. À đây có bán á. Cái thiếp này nó thẳng nên nó lên design nó đẹp hơn. Dạ. Chị hỏi chị đưa cho. You can say whatever, girl. Says louder. Pretty, right? Wow, hello mọi người. Mình làm hai cái màu này đẹp lắm nha. Hai cái màu này là Clo của Clo 22 and also Clo 11. Look at this, it's so beautiful. And cái màu nước là 164. Dạ bỏ clear để mình vọt cái design lại á chị. Cái này mix hai màu ôm rồi nè. I'm in love with this color. Thấy cái chị cái điều cái liquid này cho đấy không, bột nó không có chảy. It's easy, right?
You make it easy, that's for sure.
That's a three color.
Yeah.
Light pink and
It's not light pink, honey. It's nude.
nude.
Màu nude chị. Dạ.
Nude.
I love to play with this. Don't ever forget clear. Chị không cần quay hết bên của chị, lát chị vô trong Facebook em ấy chị coi.
Hả?
Trong Facebook
Facebook
em á,
hả?
đang live á. Một lát chị vô chị coi lại.
Ờ.
Tại mình quay vậy không thấy rõ đâu, tại cái phone á em đi thẳng từ trên xuống á.
Ok. Facebook như nào get vô?
Vô Facebook của em là Katie Phuong.
Katie Phuong hả? Facebook. So Katie
Katie.
Phuong là
Phuong is a Phuong. Cái middle name á.
Mom, Phuong.
Uong.
Oh, Uong. No, you have to delete the F. Yeah. Ph. O. U. O. Yeah. Ng.
No, cái này, yeah. Cái này is Facebook.
Katie Phuong đây hả?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's that one though.
Trời ơi, mọi người thấy cái màu đẹp không? Màu đẹp quá.
Những anh em không?
Dạ đúng rồi.
Đây chị đánh vô đúng.
Oh, hey, there you go. Right there. Mama.
Đây này, chị đánh vô cái nem không?
Mama.
Cắt cái nem.
Hey, look at the paper.
The Katie Phuong.
Dạ, đúng chị đánh cái chữ nem này nó khác rồi này.
Khác chỗ nào?
Chữ U ở trước.
You ở trước. I have to go, but for sure.
We'll be back tomorrow.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Good, and I see you tomorrow.
Yes, for sure.
Have a good one, babe.
That business looks so good.
And I know which character you're talking about too.
I know you do. I know, right?
Đúng rồi, có rồi.
Dạ đó
Đang
chị thấy
làm
không?
đó.
Ừ.
Ok, mình có thể là share lát, mình share
Dạ
được ha.
chị share lại trong cái Facebook của chị lát chị coi.
Oh, that's how I
Bắt cái tiếng nhỏ lại giùm em nha. Để nó đi vô lại cái phone đó nha.
Lát add Facebook friend được không hả? Add chỗ nào add?
Thì you show cho món.
Yep. Yeah, click that. Yep.
Okay. So every show you have I can see, right? Live in San Jose hả?
Dạ.
Chị ngày xưa live in San Francisco.
Rồi. Vậy mình là neighbor rồi.
Bây giờ
neighbor.
sang đây hai mấy năm rồi.
Yeah.
27 năm rồi. Đã giống như người Hoa last name.
Phương là middle name chị.
Phương hả? Cái last name là gì? Nguyên.
Dạ. Hai chị Nga. Hai mọi người. Hello anh chị. Look at this.
Pretty. Oh my gosh.
No, add, I know.
I'm obsessed with these 3 fingers.
Thank you love. Cái set này á, chị mua chị cũng ship cho chị á.
Mua set mua từ bộ đi khỏi đây bắt không.
Cái màu nào cũng đẹp hết chị thấy nãy giờ em xài mấy màu rồi đó. Cái set này là cái clone The Dark mới của Chisel nha cả nhà, ai mà chưa có là nên hốt nhà, màu nào cũng đẹp hết á. Rồi sáng giờ em test mấy màu rồi đó.
Muốn ăn cái gì không? Chị đi mua cho. Hả?
Không, em không ăn, em muốn cà phê. Dạ, thank you chị. Chị muốn đi ăn cái gì không? Chút xíu quay lại đón bé. Hello Alex. Alex, cái màu này, cái set mới nè, Alex xài đẹp lắm. Hốt đi cưng.
Làm với 3D hả? Không phải. That's cool.
Yeah.
Cái này là cái trend mới chứ, bây giờ là nó cắt nó drip giống như nè.
Nó dở quá hả?
Cái bột với cái liquid chung với nhau á chị.
Yeah, I go get some stuff.
Okay.
You know what to get.
Yeah, this is our clearance. All of our major brands and stuff, nail art, all over here. Is your first time being here? Yeah. Awesome. I didn't even think that we had one of the.
Is your top coat the black diamond one?
And then I
Okay.
the white bottle, honey.
Nail polish.
Awesome. Yeah, we have a website as well. I'll give you our business card when you're checking out. It's
Em
easier
thấy
to
không?
navigate.
Ôm rồi mà ôm rồi dập nè. Xưa. Remind your mom get the gold foil.
I will make sure she does. Yes.
So your mom does it?
Yeah. I like to bother her about the latest trends.
But I think there's too new. You know. But if she want to do a lot of stuff like this, she has to practice a lot too.
Mm.
Mhm.
I'm more than happy to be a guinea pig.
Those are long.
Yeah.
It's short.
Oh, no, I know. I've seen some of them online. Yeah, those are
Yeah,
short.
no.
But of course, this is longer than your nail for sure.
Yeah.
Look at this. And then clear.
So how long have you been doing nails?
Me?
Yeah,
13 years.
13 years.
She's 3 years older than me.
No, I'm 12 years older than
That's
you.
12? Oh, wow. That would make sense.
26, right?
No, I'm 23.
No, your story earlier.
Yeah, I know. Those 3 years matter, though.
Yes.
Look at me just pulling up chairs, sitting down.
I did that. That's how I got here.
This is kind of amazing.
My problem with the clear is I think I've got it right and I have it too thin and I'm filing off my glitter.
Yes, honey.
That's what I haven't mastered yet. I mean, there's a lot of things I haven't mastered yet.
Play with
that's
the
one that's
products
bothering
more.
me right
Yeah.
now.
Everything you apply on top of the nail, don't add too much. Yeah, just a little bit.
I try to
If
keep
that-
it as thin as I can, then put the clear on, and I found it better.
Just add a little bit. If not enough, you add more. Better than you put too much and then you have
Then
to.
you have to file for an hour?
Exactly, honey. And then all gone. You have nothing left. Yeah.
Dạ không phải mà gỡ lên nó tự nó không lên. Sao mà đâu?
Are you using the same tips on everybody?
Mhm.
Which ones are they?
The pointy one. Clear and pointy.
Ở đây của chị phải không?
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I'm on the box.
Looks like a nice chair.
It was very comfortable.
I'm going to take that out. Let us see it for a while.
Sit down in it. I get up from
Oh,
my
it's
little
live, so
stool
you can watch it.
sometimes and I can't walk across the room.
Yep. Follow her on Facebook.
That is a very comfortable chair.
Was it busy? Oh my gosh, I have an antenna basket for this stuff. Why do you let me do this?
Yes. Nói anh hai không đỡ xuống không?
The other stone,
You like what?
the stone, she's gonna make that.
On my nails,
Yeah.
it's Rue Swarovski.
That's why you can see this. I think it's been 10 day old, almost 2 weeks. Still shiny and bling.
It's nice.
This is real stuff, honey.
So
It's very nice.
it's gorgeous.
Thank you.
They're looking great. Have a good one.
Bye. So we'll see you tomorrow, right? What kind of liquid you use at home?
Huh?
What kind of liquid, the monomer you use at home? What brand?
Monitor.
Right here.
Oh, you that one too?
Well, you know, I couldn't get the good stuff before I actually went to school and had a license. But there's so many options, and I started. I think I got Chisel the first time I was here, and I've been in love with it ever since.
Oh, thank you. You make me so happy.
I seriously, I will buy different kinds to try them, and then we're like, well, this one doesn't do this like the Chisel does, and this one doesn't do that.
Yeah,
Wow.
this is easy to
Maybe the
control
top coat
and you see.
Oh my god.
That is really cool. It's just quick.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, I
I
gotta
can't
get,
believe how quick she is.
I gotta get quicker. But
Wow.
Honestly, this slow. I don't feel quick. I feel I'm too slow now.
No, you're fast. I'm
Nice
sorry, I'm
show.
hovering. If I make you uncomfortable, please say so, because I'll back up. But that's really cool.
Oh, thank you.
I'm just gonna go home and just keep saying wow at my hands.
No, that's
Maybe
awesome.
you go home and then you turn off the light, stay in your room, and then just keep saying
Yeah.
wow, wow in your
Yeah,
room by
yeah,
yourself.
I tell you, I did that.
Glow.
Uh-huh.
I used to know my niece, and she, like, the next day she called and she was like, I get up to go pee at like 3:30 in the morning. And she goes, it kind of freaked me out. She's like, my nails lit the way to the bathroom.
Yeah. I remember when they came out with like glow in the dark polish. I was in like China with my mom for something, and I was like, we need to buy it. We need to buy it all.
There's something about glow in the dark that's just fascinating.
Yeah.
But I'm glad they have a lot of new color now, you know.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of options, a lot of joys,
How
a
you
lot of
doing?
fun.
Have you poked yourself in the eye yet? Not yet.
No, yeah.
That's a pasta.
Oh yeah, you can like bring in these stamps right here. Otherwise, if you are interested in stamping, we do have a table down there with some like pins. It is 70. So okay, that's 70. Okay.
You see, I just add a little bit. I don't add much, so that's why I said go little bit better than you put a lot.
Right. That's why I can't do that one bead thing. 'Cause
Try, honey. Because if you put too much and yet the nails too thick, it don't feel as natural anymore.
Right.
It feels too fake, you know.
So then I just keep grinding it down, and then the next thing you know, I'm into
Like
stuff.
you have nothing on, and then you have to start over. That's the reason it takes forever, honey.
Well, put it this way: my niece is very patient. She lets me practice on her. And yeah, I think what I'm doing is I've got too much on there before I even get to the clear.
Yes.
I'm trying to make it thinner and thinner as I go. This helps now watching you do it.
You see on my paper, look at this. I don't have a lot of powder on my paper. That's why I said go a little bit. Don't add a lot.
And I think that's, I mean, I don't think, I know that's exactly what I'm doing.
And then we have the stamps.
See, I'm not work with it, I'm play with it.
Put my big old head in the way. Did you even see what she was doing? I put my big old head in the way. Did you even see what she was doing?
She has a live going, so you can go back and rewatch it.
Okay, cool.
Oh, you're recording this?
See the phone?
No.
It's my Facebook, so you can go on there and then you see all the
Okay.
live.
So your light's a camera?
Yes,
No,
and
it's-
this with the phone.
Oh, sorry,
I didn't see
sorry.
the
No,
phone
you're
up
good.
there.
I'm adjusting to the length.
Got too close.
That is amazing.
And then clear.
What else you gonna get? Buy a lot. Did you have a nail shop somewhere?
No. That's the plan, though, right?
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Where'd you get from?
Here's the thing: when you don't have anything, you gotta get a basket every so often so you can build stuff up. I took my state board last Thursday,
Oh, okay.
so
But you still though, you just get it. You have to work for someone else first. It's not your heart, you know.
I remember when my mom first started. You started in a nail shop,
Yeah.
and I would like go over there and visit, and they had like a sandwich place next door, so I'd always go and get food. Then I come back. Mine would be like, "Go sit in the back."
Yeah, when my kid little, I bring my kid with me, go to work in the nail shop.
I just thought it. I don't know what I thought it was.
No babysitter at that time in the summertime, you know.
Right.
So you got where you live at?
Just north of Peoria.
Oh, that's far away.
Yeah.
Farther than us.
How
we're-
far?
It's about 80 miles here.
Is this where you always come to get your supplies?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
After
cool.
after I found this place,
Better
I
go
haven't
to
been
Chicago.
anywhere else.
Yeah, my mom used to drive all the way to Chicago for her products.
Well, we were gonna go to Chicago, and then I found this place,
Mhm.
and we never have made it to Chicago. Every time we need something, we just come here.
They have a lot of stuff here,
Yeah, they
so
do.
you don't have to drive all the way to Chicago. You know?
But I love going to Chicago.
I should probably go to Chicago just to check some out, but I don't know where to go or what.
I'm a
Yeah.
truck driver.
I don't know what
Drove in
would be a
Chicago
good
for
one or
30
not.
years.
Or,
Wow.
Yeah.
In Chicago, there's the whole street pretty much on the Vietnamese town there.
Yeah.
They have a lot of
Yeah.
supplies, chains, anyway. You
figure
can
out
go.
where that's at.
In Broadway?
Tell him, not me. I don't know.
Where?
Broadway, Chicago. In
Broadway?
yeah, you exit Lawrence.
Lawrence Avenue? Okay.
Lawrence, you go to the River Drive, and then you go there, and then you exit to the Lawrence exit, and then go into Broadway Street, and then they have a whole 5-bed store there.
You couldn't pay me enough money to drive.
Too
to
many
Chicago.
people, yeah. I haven't been to Chicago for a long
I am
time.
a small town farm girl. I like to go to
When they
Chicago,
drive,
but that's what he's for. He's my chauffeur.
Yeah, 30
For
years
Chicago.
of a semi in Chicago.
Oh,
53-foot trailer.
I drive by myself when I start my business. I go there and get my supply. Drive 100 miles an hour. At that time, my husband don't want to go get it for me. I go get it.
I wouldn't have any supplies because I
Up
would.
there.
Oh yeah.
Driving in Chicago terrifies me.
Yeah.
It's nothing. It's just like driving here.
Driving next to the trucks in Chicago scare me. Terrifies me.
He like puts
Hey, I
he
drove
puts his
just
blinker
like
on 3 times
3
and
times
goes.
and I go.
That's,
If you're in the
You
way,
have
you're in
to,
the way.
otherwise you don't get anywhere.
Yeah, you don't
yeah.
get anywhere.
So I used to, when I would ride with them, when we would get into Chicago and start getting into traffic, I would take the dog and get in the sleeper and turn the TV on so I wasn't watching because it was terrifying to watch.
I'm used to it now though. Like zigzagging, but like respectfully.
Oh no, I was.
No, what's scary is when he starts doing it in the car because he's used to doing it in the semi, and it's like they can actually kill us now because we're not in the semi.
But see, I go through there at 80 mile an hour just like everybody else. Seriously.
I told you it was frightening.
I went all by myself.
You're a braver woman than I.
But not anymore though, kind of.
I love to drive by myself too.
I do too.
Very enjoy it. Quiet. No one bother me.
Yeah.
I listen to podcasts usually.
Cái liquid they
How long are you hanging
có
out
tiền
for?
khùng
I don't know.
Rồi, còn kiểu gì rồi?
Nãy giờ đi
Mới
đâu
đi
vậy
ăn
chị?
xong hả?
Chưa ăn.
Chưa ăn hả?
Đang order chạy qua coi cái chạy qua ăn tiếp.
Ủa sát bên đó chị?
Bên chợ á.
Sát bên á.
À,
Chưa ăn đó bao giờ á.
cái này
Có
làm
phở đó nè.
ôm rồi mấy màu luôn. Phải né cái gốc này ra, này bé này bị
I had the Chicago one.
bên hồng.
Rồi ăn cắt kiểu này có cái này hả? Em có con dao kia cắt.
Cắt cái này nó nhanh hơn chị.
Nó cứ sắc béo.
Sắc chứ.
Kim không.
When you go take a boy and you go to Chicago, right? Stop at Chicago.
I took it pure.
Oh, I went to Chicago.
Well, see, I'm old
Man,
school,
I-
so when I took my state boards for physical therapy, it was 27 years ago. We had to go to Chicago, and it was number 2 lead pencils coloring the dot.
Yeah.
Now, I went to Peoria and took it on the computer,
Really?
and they tell you right then and there if you passed or failed.
Really?
Yep.
We have to go. A lot of people see in a big in a
That's
Holiday
my
Inn.
first time. That's the way it was. A big
Yeah.
hotel in Chicago, big
And then
conference
you
room.
can't talk to nobody there.
And this time, I was sitting there by myself.
I do one time I pass. So a lot of people go. A lot of time don't
Yes.
pass.
So far, I'm 2 for 2 on state boards. So
Yeah.
I only had to take them once. So. I didn't really care as long as I passed them.
Mm.
So how long has it been since you've had nails?
Fake nails?
Yeah. They're not fake, they're yours.
Well, extension.
Yes.
Yeah, extensions. That's true.
Yeah.
A handful of months because I normally do
Okay.
like the gel. Yeah.
Okay.
And people would ask me, "So, do you have fake? Those are fake nails, right?" And I'd say, "Is your hair fake?"
No.
What do you mean? And I say, "Didn't you just say you went and got highlights?" I'm like, "So your hair's fake?" No. I'm like, "Then don't call my nails fake."
Extensions. I'm gonna use
I
that from now on.
I
Extensions.
work very.
Right, makes sense, right? Yeah,
I
extension.
have worked very hard on my nails all these years. Don't call them fake.
Just say tip.
No, extensions.
Enhancements, extensions.
Extension.
There's all kinds of words besides fake.
Extension is mean we just add something on, right? Make it prettier, but of course not fake. You can move. Yes, it's real.
Yes.
I can see them. They're right there.
Mm.
I love that color.
This is gorgeous. Mom.
I can't wait to see it with the clear coat.
Me too.
I want to
Oh.
see you guys in the lights.
Thanks, guys.
Bye. Thank you.
I love this one. I want to get the color.
So you do nails,
Yeah.
but you never had nails.
Nowadays I don't because I work for people.
Mm-hmm.
I work wait for you whether you work for people make working for living you can't.
Right. Well, I know. Every time I do somebody's nails, I destroy my own.
Yep.
So.
And that's the hard part.
So I don't. I used to be. I got when I didn't have my own, so I go get nail done. So I know what you know.
Right. These are long for me because I working in therapy. You know, I've always kept mine short, just squared
So
and short.
do you do nails too?
Are you assistant
my own.
therapist?
Just your own.
Yeah, I've done a couple of my friends' nails, but I've never done acrylic.
This is press on.
It's extend gel. So it's our new Apres system.
See, everybody's got a stand. It means it's no
Those are
fake.
the tips that are actually gel, right?
Yep, yeah, it's
Yeah, press-on.
it's just like press on, except for you're not gluing. You're using extend gel,
Right.
so it's better for your nails. And it lasts a lot longer,
And the tips.
and you don't have to shape
The
them.
tips being made of gel would. You could acetone
Yeah.
or whatever. and
So
file
you
it.
just do that. You flash cure them, and then cure them all, and then you paint. Right?
They're pretty
You're done.
good.
No filing. Yeah.
But maybe you work when you're really working and in the yard work and won't last, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I've never messed with acrylic, only dip. But I have a baby, so
Oh, you have a
these
baby?
are long for me. I can't seatbelts and yeah.
The little push button in the center.
I have someone put a seatbelt on for me, so that's why I can go.
Right, those
doesn't
little
it?
clips.
I can see it now. She's sitting in the park like, hey, you, come here, buckle me in.
Could you buckle my
Excuse me, sir.
But that's why I feel like someone spoiled me. I love it, you know. So, yeah.
That's how I got started doing my own because I had a girl. Oh my, she was fabulous.
This is about
I mean,
16.
just the things she could do, and this was years ago before
I
you
think
had
that's
all
right.
the buttons.
Right.
And she moved back to Vegas,
Oh.
and almost 30 years ago, they were $200 or $300 a set in Vegas.
Right.
You know, and she moved, and so I would go somewhere to get my nails done, and it would be lifting before I got back to the car, and it just kind of made me mad. And I bought a cordless Dremel tool, a big old bulky Dremel tool, and that's how I started doing
Cho nó
my
xây bây giờ cái nhà
Yeah, it's
cái
crazy.
mắt
How
đúng
the
không?
nail system has
Bắt
changed.
tiền
Like
á.
even just coming to like this, you know.
Nhưng mà bây giờ là
So then, like you say, recently I went to
racism,
school,
Asian,
and when you
để
there's
đánh
so
quá trời
many more
luôn.
things than there used to be that
Yeah.
it's overwhelming.
It
You
is.
don't know what to.
Yeah. Always trying to come out with the next best thing.
Yes.
Cái gì bạn trai là người gì? Người Mỹ là người Việt Nam?
Dạ, Việt Nam.
Cũng làm nail luôn.
Dạ.
Pretty cool.
These are going on TikTok.
Fast. I didn't expect the whole
Yeah.
hands to be done already.
This is kind of acrylic. Tip is the last. It's a longer, bit longer. This is really pretty though.
I went somewhere
I
to
like the
get
marble
marbling.
that she make.
Me too. I've been really wanting to learn how to do the marble.
Yeah. The way they did it was with like actual liquid and then like alcohol.
Then they like
Yeah. But that's I like that a lot more because it's more visible and apparent.
That's why I told your mom earlier. That's a new technique.
Good. This one, the top coat number 4.
That's the base.
No, this one, this is base, but the number 4 dries so quick. Oh my god. I only use one time. That's it. I cannot even open anymore.
What brand?
This one,
Number 4.
number 4.
I use a lot. It's never any happen with this. So after that you use, you have to clean the bottle. It's not like you put a lot of glue and then you seal them. You know, of course they dry right away.
I cannot even.
So sometimes you don't understand and then you blame on the production. No, because you don't use it the right way. Look nice.
Gorgeous.
She looks so happy. Oh, first time with long nail?
Huh?
Not that long before.
Oh.
She have
No,
long nail,
I've never
but
had
not
them that long before. Well, let me tell you, I might keep it this way.
She not one, huh?
So you don't do nails?
Mm-mm.
Well, you just graduated from school. When you graduate? Yeah.
I have a bachelor's in history. Want to do museum curation or working in museums, but I work at a dermatologist. So.
Hey.
Hey, gotta work.
Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Is that like your dream?
My
then?
dream, yes. So.
I just make her come with me today because I said I don't want to do it. Come with me.
And now she's glad she did.
I mean, I'm glad I spent time with my mom. I love her, so I would have done it anyway. But twist my arm.
Hey, and get your nails done.
Yeah, now I can be like, Mom, this is how it's done. I watched it. I know the techniques.
That's why I said when you go home, if she forgot, remind her.
Yeah, sometimes forget.
Yeah.
She'll be doing
That's why I
like,
say
this step
videotape.
too.
I can if I videotape it, I can remember and do it again and again. You know.
Because there's so many steps, you know.
Yeah.
And look at how many bottles I have on my table. A lot.
Yeah.
It takes time to remember.
Yeah. Have to do it over and over before you.
Mhm.
What makes you want to change your like at work?
Well, I'm not necessarily changing. I'm working next week in therapy. I can do both. You know what I mean? I've always loved.
That's your interest.
I've always loved doing it, and I do my own. And everybody, I would sit for hours and paint things on my nails, and everybody wanted me to do theirs.
Yeah.
And they wanted, oh, you should go get your license, and I never have. And
I like doing nails or doing my own nails because I like the designs and like the different things you can do because I like to abstract paint.
It's
And
like-
that's essentially like,
I'm not
No.
particularly artistic. If you give me a pencil and a piece of paper, I can draw you a stick man. But if you give me a teeny tiny little brush and some nail polishes, I'll draw koi fish and, and you know, water lilies. But it's like therapy. I can be upset about something and I can go sit down and start, you know, doing that, and it's just amazing. I just love it. So now I have options. Honestly, I'm tired of therapy. I'd like to just stop.
Are you assistant or are you a therapist?
Assistant?
Assistant. But nail is a lot of dust, you know. I know that. It's to have to working for the working people. When you do nail, you know. When you're really into it and then you now have time off.
We never take time off anyway, so. And I'm kind of tired of lifting people that weigh 500 and 600 pounds. And,
Oh
you
yeah.
know.
This is OCD work.
yeah, it is. Oh my god.
Like the movie star over there.
I don't have movie star hands, but my fingers do.
Your hand good.
Here we go. No.
Give a little bit credit for yourself. Oh my wallets in there somewhere at the bottom. I could find the 16. I like this piece.
Hello.
I'll go take my root and be back for the software.
Okay.
You say this one or this one? What do you think? I know which one you're gonna say.
They haven't seen zombie yet?
Yeah, I go with that.
I knew you were gonna say that. I have Chicago.
Are you? Oh yeah, you got some others.
I have Chicago.
I never. So I guess these are just ones that you.
Do it in acrylic.
Oh, okay.
Hai mấy trăm, khoảng mấy trăm.
I have.
À.
Like what hers would be. I have one.
Yeah, if you want to. Yep, that's what you like.
Well, there's these two, Brian. The one
Can you
with
only find a 16?
and the other is
Solid.
pour and out.
I don't know. You color.
They have enough there for both.
Pink
Well, they
did
both
you use
have
on
the-
her?
They both have the moon.
That's a new color. She
said
has
this
to order.
Maybe
And not here yet.
It's not here
Yeah.
yet. You have to order it. It's not here yet.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said she can ship it to your salon or your house. So,
So this one, and then also get the
yeah.
get this one.
Go the set.
Get this one, and then get the baby green. Yeah.
Finish
This
good.
set only 14 color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, get that.
Yeah, get the whole set.
$10, yeah. What that?
Get all
14 màu lấy hết rồi.
Có 14 màu của cái set neon này chị.
Lấy cái 14 màu rồi. Còn cái super base á, lấy cái super base nữa. Thích cái super base không cần để lâu.
Dạ.
Chưa có bây giờ hả? Chỗ này chưa có hả?
Chị hỏi chị thử coi.
Nó nói là qua đây, đâu có kiếm
Nếu
được.
mà qua đây nó hết rồi thì chắc nói chị có gì chị ship chung cho chị luôn. I love to clean underneath. I'm scared of this. You see on the side?
Yeah.
I don't want hurting you.
No, it's fine.
I'm past.
I'm about to fall asleep. How relaxed I am right now.
Thank you. It's so quiet too.
Hết rồi. Dạ. Ok dạ. Dạ.
Now the top course. That's what you're waiting for, right?
Yep.
Gorgeous.
About the time.
Diane, you better hurry.
Wow.
It's funny, I was gonna do a color like that, the jelly. Mm-hmm. Throw my nails, it's green.
I just love green.
I love the green. It's not too much green, you know.
Yeah,
You'd be really
yeah.
surprised if she puts that top coat on and turns purple, aren't you?
That's the real trick.
So this one's glow as well.
Yeah.
Okay. You said there's 14 colors?
Yes, 14
So 4
colors.
new colors.
Yes. 14 cloned out color, but it's all like bright color, you know. That's why I love it. I'm not even have time to dry on my hand. You make me so jealous. That's why I say maybe tonight, you know. You go back to the hotel and enjoy it. Shape very important for the nail, for the set,
Yeah.
you know. So that's what I love to check. To see everything straight. Someone they make like one so skinny and then one too wide, and then all 10 look so different.
You gotta do this every year. You gotta do this every year.
Usually. This is our first one since COVID started. So
Okay.
we didn't have one last year.
Okay.
The year I first started, so 2019, we had Chisel,
Hai anh thêm.
David,
Trời ơi,
and
thêm mình
that was the last one that we had.
thử mấy cái màu glow mới chưa? Trời, màu nào cũng đẹp hết trơn á. I love cái new set này dễ sợ.
So it's kind of similar to dip and acrylic. So yeah, they're coming in, and that will be. It's coming up. I think it's within the next 2 weeks.
Cool.
Yeah.
Ready?
Oh yeah. She's gonna miss it, man.
I know. I don't know what she's doing.
to my me as I sit up straight. Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
That's so beautiful.
Thank you.
God, I'm gonna go to San Jose. I'm gonna, like, I gotta.
I may see you down there. On second week of August, I have a show in Orange County, like an hour away from San Diego.
Okay.
Do you do competitions?
I do the demo show again.
Huh?
She's doing another demo show.
Oh, no, it's demo show. Okay. She's doing top coat.
Huh?
She's doing top coat.
That's what I'm waiting for.
It's
Hurry up!
Beautiful. Absolutely
That's
stunning.
the best part of the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You think that's really cool, and then you top coat it, and you're like,
Oh God. It's like a cherry on top of a sundae.
Yeah. It really brings out the gold too. That's cool.
Yeah. My coworkers are gonna see my nails and be like, "What were you thinking?" And also, who did them?
Tell how your mom did your nail.
As far as they know, that's usually my answer.
If she asks for appointment, says your mom too busy. Right? You are so careless.
I used to bite my nails. I always bit my nails. They were so bad.
Yeah.
If I would bump them, they would bleed.
I used to do that, but I
And
stopped.
I couldn't have them when I was in therapy school. And I think the week after I graduated, I went and got my first set of nails. And like I say, they've always been on the short side. And, you know, they'd well, you can't have nails and you work in healthcare. Because I'm like, I can scrub under my nails and they're not long.
Right.
You know? So every time you go to meetings and stuff, for 30 years I stood there with my hands in my pockets so nobody would make a comment. Never had any issues with it. In school, she said, next class, if you've got nails on, take them off. Because we were going to start working on each other. I took my nails off, and that was the first time in 27 years I hadn't had anything on my nails.
Wow.
It felt so weird.
Feels like naked.
I did.
Yeah.
I feel like I just went out without my underwear on.
I feel so weird. I can walk without nail.
Em gửi bao nhiêu?
I drop a lot of stuff.
Em gửi bao nhiêu?
I feel like I drop everything.
Không, ý là em gửi qua cho anh thấy trong khi anh gửi.
Look at that.
Wow.
Màu nước này là cái solid 164. Beautiful. Đây, cái này cái set mới luôn. Take it out, honey.
Okay.
Oh, look at your nails.
Oh my God.
Look at them. Yeah, turn green. Wow, it's beautiful.
Very nice.
Đây. Trời ơi, tay đẹp quá. It's beautiful. I love it.
It is.
So pretty. Oh my God.
That is very, very cool.
Wow.
Wow. I want to see it under the table. Let me see, honey. Put your hand under the table. Let me see how it look like. Oh, look at that. Wow, cái màu đẹp quá. Thank you. Nè, giờ là mình xong rồi. Ở trên đây thì vàng xanh, ở dưới thì
Thank
glow.
you very much for coming.
Thank you for watching. Bye mọi người nha.